Hello and welcome back. Happy Motivated Monday. I'm Sabrina, aka Madam Thick, the therapist, and today is accountability session number 6, and we're talking about exercising patience. We're exercising patience today. So I want to ask you, how do you feel? How do you feel today? Did your week go as planned? If it did, then that's great. I'm excited for you. However, um, if your week didn't go as planned, I apologize about that. And and either way it goes, I hope you put yourself first. I hope you put yourself first. Now, not in a selfish way, but in a self-aware way. Yes, a self-aware way, meaning you didn't put yourself in compromising situations that would compromise your sanity. All right. So whether you've got everything done or not, I hope that you didn't overlook you this weekend. Okay. So let's recap of what we talked about last week. We talked about accepting yourself fully as is. Okay. We learned that it is okay to dislike some things about yourself, and to be okay with that. Why? Why be okay with some things that you dislike about yourself? Well, because a few weeks back we talked about planning to change, right? Change the things about ourselves that we do have control over, and then plan on doing something about it and actually creating a plan. After you create that plan, guys, it's not enough to just create the plan, you got to go do it. Once you do the plan, then review the results of it, okay? So, this process of self love requires you to be a little bit patient with yourself. That's why I started by asking you, how do you feel today? Because you need to check in with yourself. How do you feel today is the first step. You have to be aware of where you are mentally, spiritually, and of course, physically. Now, because on this journey, or on any journey, things can become mundane and boring. So I know that you have the vision of the end result in mind. I know you have your vision of what it is that you want to look like, what is it that you want to be. I know you have that vision in your mind, which can cause anxiety, right? The anxiety is that it's because that you're not there yet. It's simply that you're not there yet. It looks like a long distance, because instead of giving up, please don't give up. Don't give up because of it looking like it's so far out of reach. This is why we're learning to exercise patience. Um, Now, it may seem far away, but remember the story. Remember the story of the tortoise and the hare. The moral of the story was slow and steady wins the race. Okay? Slow and steady wins the race, not about how fast you can go. Slow and steady. All right? So, what does it mean? What does exercise mean? Right? Exercise means the act of putting into use action or practice for the sake of improving, exercising patience, right? So patience means the capacity to accept or tolerate delay, trouble, or suffering without getting angry or upset. I think those are key words right there, without getting angry or upset, right? Now, to exercise patience is a frequency, because it is high vibing, because you do know what that you're waiting for is going to come, and it's going to happen without a doubt, right? Without a doubt. So, with knowing that without having any doubt in what is it that you're waiting for, causes you to have a high frequency. Okay? And that is a part of manifestation for your vision of yourself to turn into your reality. Okay? So no more just dreaming about it. Now we're taking this dream, this vision of ourselves, and we're manifesting it by exercising patience in the process. Okay? So, what are some things you can do to increase your ability to wait on your results? which is a frequency and a strength. Okay, so exercising patience is a frequency, is a strength. So, what you can do, you can say, I am statements to yourself in your head, okay? And that's something that you can do in a moment's notice, right? I am patient. I am positive. I am calm. I am cool and collected, right? I am most of all patient, right? I am patient. You can say that. Or depending on what your plan is, what your goal is, what is your time span, write something, draw something, get out what is it that you're anticipating, what is it that's causing you anxiety, write it down, draw a picture about it. But whatever it is you need to do, you need to clear up that energy so that your frequency can always be on receiving on what is it that you're waiting for, okay, without delay. So what causes the delay is your doubt. So don't doubt it. All right. So that's why we stand in this high frequency of expecting, exercising patience, because we know that it is coming. Okay. So, or you can do things like stand in long lines. That can things that you can do to exercise your patience, right? Start standing in more long lines, or do things to make yourself wait just a little bit longer, right? Just make yourself wait a little bit longer in things that you do have control over. It will help you build that stability to be patient. All right. So let's recap today's session. Number one, check in with yourself by asking, how does this make me feel? Or how do I feel? Okay, number one, check in with yourself. Number two, exercise is for the sake of improving. So, patience is something that you have to practice. All right, we practice it, like I said, with those I am statements, with all those things that you can do to meditation and prayer as well can help you increase your patience. Okay. And number three, to exercise patience is a frequency. Now, let me give you a quick example of what I mean by it being a frequency. For me personally, I was standing in a line. Well, I walked up to a line and I realized that it was just entirely too long. I didn't want to wait. And I verbally said it. I was like, oh, this is too long. And someone who walked up at the same time as me said, you're impatient. And I had to laugh because that person was absolutely right. And because that person was operating on a frequency of patience, I was able to borrow that person's energy and stand in that line. Because if that person would have said that to me, I would have walked away and would have like, forget it, I don't have patience for this line. But because that person's frequency was willing to wait for the same exact thing that I wanted and was waiting a little bit longer than me because it was behind me, I borrowed that person's energy and I was able to stand in that line. So what I'm saying is your energy, your frequency can be a benefit to everyone around you. Okay? It's a benefit to everyone around you, to those who are watching you, to those who are following after you, your children, your friends, your family. They see you exercising this patience, right? They're seeing how you exercise, and then they will too be able to exercise patience and be vibing on the same frequency as you because of you. Okay? So today's homework assignment is for you to make yourself wait for something. Okay? I want you to make yourself wait for something. I want you to build up your ability to be patient, okay, with yourself. That's why I said you test yourself. I didn't say go and get tested. Somebody test your patience. I didn't say that. I'm saying you test your own patience, right? The best mind games to be played is the ones played on yourself. That's how you grow. It's no benefit for you to play games with someone else. There is no benefit. The benefit is you playing on yourself. That's how you get better, right? That's how you exercise and practice so that you can become more stronger, right? When you play the games on yourself, right? And it's not a bad game. It's a good game. It's a good game. It's a good game to make you stronger. right? To improve you. So that's your homework assignment, is to improve your patience, is to just do something to make yourself wait a little bit longer in the process, so that on this journey of self-love, you know that this is a journey that you yourself put yourself on, because you are valuable, you are important. And with that being said, guys, I appreciate your time. And if you have not done so yet, please check out sessions 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. Okay, and they will be in the description. In the link will be in the description where you can check out the other videos. Okay, and with that being said, the next week we're going to be talking about embracing your weird. Okay, embracing your weird about you on this beautiful journey of self-love. Again, I am Sabrina, aka Madam Therapist, and I do appreciate your time. Peace out.